Hey you guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a part 2 about the first video that I had uploaded about my experience with sungazing. I went in a little detail about how I was seeing energy. Well, I had time to think about it, and I don't really want to just come off saying that I'm seeing energy. Yeah, I'm seeing energy, but I want to go in a little more depth to what it is that I was actually seeing, to maybe you can get some sort of an idea. I will say this, the way I see it, the way I see, okay, if I'm staring at the sun, right, over a period of time, I can start the energy, but somehow the energy starts to follow me wherever I go. And I see it in the sky, I see it everywhere. When I see it everywhere, I see it everywhere. Now, sometimes it's not, I believe it's always there, but sometimes it's not as noticeable. Some days it's more noticeable than others. Like, like right now, I'm staring at the wall, I see it. I see this beautiful white-looking energy that's in front of me, and it gets brighter and brighter, and it's moving on its own. I mean, it's sort of like it's putting on a show for me. It's moving on its own, and it's changing patterns, like geometric patterns. You guys, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's nothing negative about it. These experiences are coming from coming from sun gazing, and it's not like you're trying to have these experiences. I mean, for the most part, people are having these experiences because I'm having them. Before, I wasn't having them until I started really getting into sun gazing. Before, I wasn't seeing these things. Now I'm seeing them, and it won't go away. I mean, it's with me now. And like I said, it's nothing negative about it. I haven't had any negative experience. The best way I can say it, you guys, is like having the sun inside of you. You know, it's one thing to see the sun at that moment when you're sun gazing, but when you go back in and you close your doors and you are within the four walls, inside your home or whatever, you know that source of energy is still with you. You still see it. You see it with your eyes open and you see it with your eyes closed, and it gets brighter and brighter. It really puts on a show when you close your eyes. And when I say put on a show, it puts on a show. Hold up. Sorry about that. When I say it puts on a show, it puts on a show. It's like, it's been time when I close my eyes and I see it now. But anyway, it's time when I close my eyes and this ball of light flickers and it changes shapes. It separates, it comes back together, and sometimes it's not even illuminated. Sometimes it's not even bright. Sometimes it's black, like little black dots, little black balls, or whatever. I can't say it's like 2 or 3. It's different every time. But for example, I might see maybe 2 black balls, and they're separate and they're moving around doing their own thing, and then it comes together. It's like some kind of intelligence. I mean, it does its own thing. It comes together, and then they start getting lighter and lighter, and they get brighter and brighter, and then they start changing shapes, like geometric shapes, from square to triangle to the hectagon, and shapes that I can't even name the pattern. All I know is, the shape might be a triangle, then it's split into something else, from a circle to something else. And while it's doing that, it gets brighter, and then it starts moving closer to you. Now, before, guys, I opened my eyes because when I first started seeing these things, it scared me. But God said in His Word, He has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and sound mind. So, excuse me. So I keep that in mind. But it's basically like having the sun with you at all times. But it's not the actual sun that you see in the sky. It's a different type of energy. It's a different type of sun. It's an energy, and it's always, I believe it was always with us. But by staring at the sun and meditating, it puts you in a hypnotic state. And I guess by receiving the light codes and all the other things that you may receive from the sun, from the rays of the sun, who knows, maybe there are forces out there, higher forces out there that's trying to communicate. I don't know. What I do know is what I have experienced. And, sometimes, I can sun gaze, come back in, and I will see the light. It's everywhere. It's dancing around. It's everywhere. And I come in my room, and I might, like right now, I'm not seeing this now, but I can be like staring at my wall, and I might see a figure of a being face, kind of, start to materialize on my wall, and then it detailize, and that's weird. I'm not afraid or anything, because it's not like I'm, trying to make these things happen. Who knows why we're able to see the things that we see, I never really thought of myself as being psychic or anything. I do believe God gives us gifts, and I still don't know what to make of this. But I just really want to go into depth about my experience, because I just didn't want to just say, I'm seeing energy, like I said, it's more to it, You see the energy with your eyes open, and you see it with your eyes closed. And when it's closed, you really want to see a show. You want to see a show. That's all I can say, and it's beautiful. I mean, seeing the way this energy interact. I mean, how it changes shapes. It fades. It fades from where it's smaller, then it gets bigger. Then it fades back out. It separates. It comes back. It changes shapes. Then it's a circle. Then within a circle, you see these beautiful colors on the inside. They look like dots, and then dots with colors in them, and they swirling around. And if they're not doing that, sometimes it looks like it's black and white lines swirling around. I don't know what to make of it. But I have noticed when I stare at it longer, depending on my emotions or whatever, it reacts to that. And it also reacts when I, look at other people and I might see the energy around them. I can tell that it reacts to that as well. So that's all I want to say. Other than that, I love sun gazing. It's very relaxing. It's I'm not going to go into more depth about sun gazing. I already did one video about it. I just wanted to pretty much just go explain what I meant by seeing energy. Like I say, for anybody who we all have a pineal gland, and for anybody who wants to have experiences with their third eye, the sun will definitely make that happen sooner than you think. Just make sure, guys, you be careful. Sun gazing, do it the right way. Do it at sunrise, do it in the evening, before the sun goes down, and don't stare at it too long. Start off slow. And I'm not an expert about this. All I'm doing is sharing my experience, okay? So, you know, don't be out here staring at the sun, for a long time. I wouldn't suggest that. I wouldn't suggest that. The sun definitely have amazing benefits. And and just be mindful, you guys. Just be mindful and careful when you sun gaze. And those who are not having this experience, seeing energy, don't worry about it. I'm sure it would happen when you least expect it. And if it do, don't be scared. Just be amazed, like I've been amazed. It's interesting. It is really interesting. But other than that, you guys have a blessed day, and thanks for checking me out. God bless. Bye.